Good morning, AJ. It's Wednesday. Now, as you might have been able to gather from the push-ups, I'm not feeling the push-ups. Unfortunately, I think that I'm getting the allergies right now. My eyes are burning so bad. I'm just really achy and I just don't feel very good. If you remember back in elementary school and junior high, I used to make fun of everybody when they got allergies because I guess I was just really allergy and disease free back then. But I guess this is kind of my comeuppance. Yeah, your uppance definitely came up. Like, what? Nothing. Forget it. Just forget it. Just never mind. Alright. Yeah, it was stupid. I really hate being sick. AJ, I definitely agree with you on your view of superheroes. I also like heroes who have a very cold, uncompromising view of justice. And while I like superpowers, I also really like heroes that can kind of stand up for themselves and prove that they can do whatever they need to do without powers. Which is why Batman is also my favorite superhero. Rorschach's pretty cool, but he's not my favorite. See, Batman is not afraid to tell people how he feels, and he's not afraid to bring people who need to be brought to justice. At the same time, he also has his own unwavering views on violence, his own personal, what's the word I'm thinking of? Standards. See, he has his own standards for how these criminals should be brought to justice. He never uses a gun, and he never kills. He's not a vigilante. He does not have the authority of his own to sentence people to death. He refuses to stoop to their level, is I guess what I'm trying to get at. He's just a much more believable kind of superhero vigilante character. I also like the fact that he doesn't have any superpowers of his own. This is something that I think was really interesting in Watchmen, is it's an entire group of superheroes that are not really superheroes. They're just people like Batman. Speaking of Watchmen, I have to disagree with you on something. I'm sorry. I personally like Dr. Manhattan. But as you know, I still hate Superman with a burning, fiery passion. Now, I think that there are some key differences between Dr. Manhattan and Superman that, just key differences mainly in their personalities. Now, they're both basically godlike characters. They can do just about anything, and they're weak to practically nothing. Superman's weakness is kryptonite. Dr. Manhattan's weakness is nothing. Now, Superman basically has just superpowered everything. Dr. Manhattan basically is God. He's immortal, he's impervious to everything, and he's omniscient in all of space and time. There is nothing that can defeat Dr. Manhattan. Absolutely nothing. Now, they both live within human society, but there's a few differences between how they treat it. Now, Superman as a character is very empathetic. He cares deeply about the human plight, and he does everything within his power to defend humanity. In this way, I think it can be seen as an allegory about the pervasiveness of the human spirit. Dr. Manhattan, on the other hand, has far removed himself from all human nature and emotion. Now, that's not to say that he's necessarily evolved beyond the need for emotion. In fact, it's just the opposite. It just shows the fact that he's no longer human. Oh my god, spoilers! I think one of my favorite poetic parts of the graphic novel is when a reporter asks Ozymandias basically, is it true that Dr. Manhattan doesn't care about the future or about politics? To which Ozymandias replies, which do you prefer, red ants or black ants? Makes no difference to me. Well, that's just how Dr. Manhattan feels about Republicans and Democrats. Personally, I think that's what makes him a much more interesting character than Superman. AJ, I'll see you tomorrow.